Hey, so Google Stadia. How about that? Google Stadia originally announced this past March. We've been kind of wondering some things about it for quite a few months now. Well, we finally got details today, including price, how the subscription model is going to work, and we even got a lot of games announced for it. However, they might be old games. All right, so pretty much we have the Stadia Pro subscription, which is $10 a month, and that allows you to get up to 4K and 60 frames a second. The keyword there is up to. Then you got the Stadia Base, which is free and it allows you to buy any game you want. Even the Pro, though, they mentioned how you can buy any game. So I guess how it looks as right now is that there will be free games that come with your subscription with Pro. And then I guess you will have to buy the newer games. One benefit to this might be that is if you do buy games as Pro, you get a discount. And I guess you could keep them even if you cancel your Pro membership. It sounds kind of weird that you would still have to purchase games even if you're paying a monthly subscription. I personally would probably prefer it maybe be a little bit more per month and you get those newer games. It also doesn't kind of feel right buying games that you won't have access to if you know you don't have a connection. So essentially, if you want to try Google Stadia this year, it seems like the only way to do that is going to be to buy the Founders Edition for $130 this November. It's going to come with a 3-month subscription of Pro for yourself, 3 months for you to give away to a friend, a Chromecast Ultra, and a Night Blue limited edition Stadia controller. Oh, and Destiny 2 as well if you want to play Destiny 2. So they actually did announce like a lot of games for this. However, not really many exclusive games. A lot of these are kind of games that, you know, you've been able to play for a long time on other platforms. We have games such as the Tomb Raider trilogy, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, The Division 2, Rage 2, Destiny 2, hey, The Elder Scrolls Online. There seems to be a lot of Ubisoft games in this lineup. They seem to be a big supporter of Stadia. There are a lot of Google services that have been shut down. It kind of makes me nervous with this service. What happens if I do buy a bunch of games on Stadia and it ends up not working out in the end? And then they shut it down and I lose all my games? I guess that's a problem with all digital distribution, except at least with other services, you can download your games and actually save them on a hard drive if it ever went under. It just kind of feels weird not actually having your game locally. I think one main takeaway we can get from this is that it really does seem like that the video games industry is trying to go in another direction. I just don't know if the consumers are ready to go in that direction. But hey, with this in xCloud about to be talked about in a few days here on Sunday in Microsoft's E3 press conference, streaming might be the future. We don't know. I mean, it already took over movies. It took over music. Why can't it take over video games? I mean, think about it this way. What if instead of buying a console every 6 or 7 years, we just subscribe to a service and every 6 or 7 years they upgrade the servers to better hardware? I mean, we don't know if they're going to do that. They didn't say they were going to do that, but we could only assume that they would. I mean, I like my consoles, but not buying them might be kind of cool. Especially if you already have one of the devices Stadia runs on. I mean, why not try it? I mean, I'm definitely going to try it at least. So for the internet requirements for this, they really don't seem that bad. To get the best experience, it seems like you'll need at least 35 megabits per second. And the minimum is only 10 megabits per second. And if you are that worried about having a fast enough internet connection, there's actually a button you can click right on the Stadia pre-order page to test your connection. I think this could be a really cool thing if Google manages to pull this off. I mean, from the standpoint of the developers, there could be potentially millions of more people to sell games to. I mean, if this works, you no longer have to have a console or PC to buy video games. I mean, this concept is cool. I tried on live back in the day, and yeah, there was a lot of latency, so hopefully Google has this figured out. I just don't know. All right, so I'm going to try to remain optimistic about this. I've seen other people's videos. I know a lot of other people think this is a joke, and who knows, it really could be. I mean, I haven't tried it for myself yet. I'm probably going to try it for myself, and in the end, if it doesn't work out, I mean, I guess who cares? Besides Google, I guess. I mean, if this ends up working, it could be really cool, so I'm really honestly looking forward to trying it. Alright, I'm going to wrap things up here. Are you guys going to try Stadia when it comes out? Do you have the required internet speed? Are you pre-ordering the Founders Edition? Personally, I don't think that's a good idea as of right now. We don't even know how the service is going to work. But anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like, subscribe, comment. And one last thing, it's a dangerous world out there. Behave.